This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1284, on our way to 1300, which, I haven't looked at it carefully, but it seems as though somewhere around Thanksgiving, we're going to hit episode 1300 of the number one show in Apple Podcasts, more episodes than any other podcast about job search. And I know because I've got the number two show as well, which is called Job Search Radio. Now, this one comes out 7 days a week with advice to help you find work more quickly. Short vignettes, bite-sized morsels that will help you find work more quickly. And today's show is a nice little show. It's a salary negotiation tactic that I think almost anyone can apply. It's not pushy. It's not abrasive. It's easy. Hope you find it helpful. Hope you give it a great review. And by the way, if you're not taking my classes on Skillshare, Skillshare is a great site with information from not just me, but from lots of different creators that will help you not just simply find work, but a lot more. Lots of great information, lots of classes being taught. One of the cool things is, normally if you sign up through the site, they give you 1 month for free. But if you use the link in the show notes, I've arranged with them so that you get 2 months for free. 2 months for free to take classes on Skillshare. Really cool. And with that, let's get going. I've published a lot of them as videos. And the reason I publish a lot is that, each of you has a different ability to tolerate the stress of a negotiation. Some of you want what I call the easiest way to negotiate a higher salary for yourself. Some are open to the second easiest ways. Some people want to really get in there for a fight. And there's lots of different gradients between those extremes. So here's one of those mid-range options that I think is very helpful. And the first thing is really, if the firm wants you to fill out an application, leave it blank. If you need to scribble something, but leave it blank. And when they verbally ask you, I noticed this is blank on the resume, because they know what you're doing at this point. How much are you making now, or how much are you looking for? You basically respond by saying, I'm much more interested in the nature of the work I'd be doing for your firm than I am in a specific number. So, no, I'm not going to take $14,000 a year, but, I expect you would be reasonable with your offers. And then from there, some firms are going to go and take a second stab at this. And they'll say something along the lines of, I need a number here. And you can respond by saying, I'll consider any reasonable offer. And again, what this does is stall. And if they go at it again, I don't know how to be more clear. I consider any reasonable offer. Now, once they've made the offer, assuming that this worked, then, and by the way, let me back up for a second. That's a timeout there. If it doesn't work, you've learned something about them. You've learned something that they've got to just break your shoes. I didn't want to use a male anatomical part there that came to mind, but they're there to break you down so you conform. Now, particularly if you're in sales and marketing, never, ever concede at this point. Because, what are you saying about yourself as a salesperson? As a matter of fact, after you've given the answer the first time, about what's really most important to me is the nature of the work and the product and the service and what have you. What you want to be doing if they come at you again is to say something along the lines of, hey, look, if I made it easy for you, you question my ability as a salesperson, right? So, my job here is to give you a sense of who I am and what I'm capable of, what my achievements have been and what I can do for you. I ask that I be treated fairly, and let's move on here. So, again, if they push you, that tells you something. That they really want you to operate in a square box, and you don't want to work for a firm that's going to confine you in such a way, in my opinion. Now, here's the fun thing to do once you get the offer. Ready? This one I love. So I want you to pause for a second, and I'm going to say, we're going to be making you an offer, or we are making you an offer. We really want you to come on board. The salary part of the offer is a base of 120, and then they started laying out the additional percentages. And I want you to turn around and go, particularly if you're in sales, I want you to say 120. 120. See, what that does is lets them know that the number isn't quite right. And it opens up the conversation for negotiation. And then from there, you can follow up with data that you've gotten from various sources about what someone with your background should be earning in a role like this. Now, you can always accept the 120 and all the other stuff. And after you've dealt with the salary, by all means, go into all the other conditions. We're going to be paying you 3% over 20, whatever the percentages are on top of the base. Start trying to negotiate those as well. But start at the salary number just by repeating it back. Because what that does is gives them the idea that you're uncomfortable saying yes and that it's a subject for negotiation that they want to enter into with you. So, again, another approach, another way of doing a negotiation that I hope you can execute.
So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few ways to get even more from me. First of all, visit my website, www.thebiggamehunter.us. I have several thousand blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated my information with a focus on interviewing. If you have a few questions, contact me through the Magnify app for iOS. That's Magnify with an I at the end, or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, speaking with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help with a salary negotiation, my trusted advisor services, as well as scheduling me for Magnify or for PrestoExperts.com. Like you, I don't work for free. You can also take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands of courses, not just simply mine. It is a great resource in a variety of different areas. Subscribe to my other podcast, which is called Job Search Radio. This one is number 1 in Apple Podcasts. Job Search Radio is number 2. Subscribe to both. You will get great information 7 days a week from this show, 6 days a week from the other. Lastly, I want to encourage you to join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 500 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're building a supportive group there to provide advice and counsel during difficult times. Again, the group on Facebook is called Career Angles. I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Be great!
My heart skips skipping the beat. You're not close enough, so that space between you and me, let's lose it. The way you're dancing, swaying to the music, girl, that body and how you move it. Every time you cross my mind, girl, I lose it.
Alexa, play the Country Heat playlist.
Okay.
I don't think you know what you're doing to me. You got
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Earning your degree online doesn't have to be without the college experience. To find your purpose, it takes support from those around you. GCU's leadership offers over 3 decades of experience in delivering real-world degree programs online. GCU's online class size averages fewer than 17 students with full-time faculty. Integrate your education with your faith and Christian worldview. Welcome to the family. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University Online.